How good is Travaris Banks, and what does it mean for the Ole Miss Rebels? Here's my take on the newest commitment for Ole Miss's 2024 recruiting class, starting with the following. He's a thumper. At 6'2" and about 200 pounds, he's played linebacker, outside linebacker, he's played safety, he's played edge, and he's even played corner. No matter what he's done, Banks has always lit up the guy in front of him. He is a hitter. Now, Ole Miss certainly needs defensive talent, but which position is he going to play? Safety is what he's listed as. I just call him a football player. I'm going to share my screen, going to talk a little bit about his film, and most importantly, kind of look at what he can do for Ole Miss and their scheme, or changing schemes as it may be, with the evolving schemes that come on the offensive side of the ball. Teams are always having to adjust. So let's break it down a little bit here. This is not a player that you're going to be disappointed in watching. That I can guarantee you. So this young man's speed is obvious, and most importantly, this young man's ability to hit is obvious. Every play that you see on here is going to be the same kind of deal. See ball, get to ball, kill ball. Took a risk there, but that speed allowed him to shoot the gap. I like it when kids try to make plays at the high school level like that. He's the best player on the field. He should be able to go underneath and make that play. Here's a good example of him in space, though. Playing corner, this receiver does a terrible job of trying to stop him, so he takes advantage. He does what he should. Banks causes a fumble. If you're an impact defender, those are the kind of plays you got to take advantage of. On this one, he's also out wide. This is more or less a shotgun version of the wing T here, as far as I'm concerned. And the running play is poorly blocked, and he does what he should. Again, when they give you an opportunity, you lay the wood. Banks is a kid that does that play after play. At free safety, there wasn't as much film of him, so this play is important. Note how he is natural at timing it up. The ball was a little underthrown, but he was ready regardless. If he can play free safety anywhere near as well as what Banks does in the box, he could be an early contributor for Ole Miss and probably could even be a starter by his sophomore year. This one's interesting because he's at linebacker. Terrible job with the block, and he makes the guy pay. If you come soft against Banks, he makes you pay every single time. Here's an example of him just reading the play, doesn't let the guy get outside, shoots in, makes a play. This one, he's outside again, playing corner. His high school coaches put a lot on his plate from a schematic standpoint. That's also a good sign for his future as a Rebel. Nice job with getting underneath, breaking up the pass. Here he is down, playing essentially an outside linebacker role, drops into coverage. He covered more than one guy on that by reading the quarterback's eyes. Last play I'll show, this one right here in coverage, doesn't take the bait, double move, doesn't work. Plays defense the way he should in a scheme fashion. Banks is a great football player. He's from the Tuscaloosa area. Ironic, Alabama did offer him. It's an offer that meant a lot, but he still decided on Ole Miss. He committed on June 18th. This is not a small deal. Ole Miss needs defensive help. This is the kind of kid they need. Physicality, speed, versatility, the ability to impact the game from multiple levels and from play to play. There aren't a lot of guys like this, so it's a big pickup for Lane Kiffin and the Rebels. I like this guy, and I think he's going to play really early in Oxford.